And so what's interesting here is you can now pair technical analysis with these insider transactions, and you can say, okay, well, now it makes a little more sense why this is range bound. You have a lot of these directors, executives selling, and that's definitely probably adding to the supply on the market.
This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Uhl. Today's episode is produced in partnership with TrendSpider. Get scanning, charts, backtesting, and alerts all in one place with TrendSpider. Go to trendspider.10MinuteStockTrader.com to get an exclusive discount code and bonuses worth over $100 when you take your free trial at trendspider.10MinuteStockTrader.com. Hey, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified every time we give you more tools, tips, and tricks to help you trade faster and trade smarter every single week.
Hey everybody, Jake here with TrendSpider to go over the new insider trading tool that you can pair with your technical analysis to see what's going on with the insiders. Are they buying? Are they selling? Are they adding supply to the market? So I want to go over an example of Facebook here. And Facebook has really done nothing for the last 6 months. Pretty much since August to mid-February, the price is literally just is range bound and has done nothing. So, the question comes in, is there some underlying force that's kind of keeping this down? Is there any selling pressure that's happening? And this is where it'd be nice to know what's happening on the insider side of things. So if you go to the sidebar here and you click add or remove widgets, go to the bottom, add new widget here, and you can see that we have an insider trading widget now available on TrendSpider. So click that and then click done, and you'll quickly see that pretty much exactly what we were just talking about. Mark Zuckerberg and a few other directors and just executives have been selling now for months, just constant sells. And so you can see here pretty much since the mid-November, these pretty almost daily sales have been happening all the way up until last week. And so what's interesting here is you can now pair technical analysis with these insider transactions, and you can say, okay, well, now it makes a little more sense why this is range bound. You have a lot of these directors, executives selling, and that's definitely probably adding to the supply on the market. So you can see here the different types of sells here, when that happened. You can see these different bars are showing, how many shares have been sold. And then you can actually filter this through, directors, officers, 10% owners. So if you wanted to just see 10% owners, you can see there are none for Facebook, but you can go and see, let's say directors, and you can see all of these different directors here that have sold over the last year or so. So this is something that is really powerful to complement your technical analysis and see, okay, well, it makes sense now that the price action is stagnant because we have all of this supply that keeps getting dumped on the market pretty much almost on a daily basis. So obviously, these sells are not, a ton relative to some of the daily volume on Facebook, but it's still just constant supply being dumped on the market, and it is some of the bigger names in the company. So being able to use this really helps you complement your technical analysis. You can see kind of a visual here of when these happen with this graph, and then you can see in this case how the insider ownership diagram. So in this case, how many shares does Mark Zuckerberg own? He still owns 1.9 million shares, but it is interesting that he has been selling off now for literally months at this point. So definitely a great tool to use to complement what you're seeing on the chart. If you have any questions, let us know, but this is definitely a feature that you want to try out on the TrendSpider platform. Everybody have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Okay, so what'd you think? That was pretty incredible, right? Now, if you like that, that's only a taste, only a sample of what you're going to find in the full AI stock trading system. And I really highly encourage you to go and check this out. Obviously, you are interested in learning on how to trade, and that's why you're listening to this podcast. Now, I'm going to take and download my entire trading system that I use day in and day out onto you. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is over at the AIStockTradingSystem.com. You're going to get phase 1, 2, and 3, several bonuses, and on top of that, I'm going to walk you through over a dozen trades that I put on inside of my account, holding your hand and showing you exactly how I got in, how I got out, how I use the artificial intelligence data, and how this could work inside of your own trading portfolio on a daily basis. So make sure you head on over to AIStockTradingSystem.com. That's AIStockTradingSystem.com to learn more and to get started and to download my decade plus worth of trading experience into your hands so you can start using the AI Stock Trading System today, the 5-step system to take the guesswork out of trading. Hey, if you like this video, let me know by leaving me a like below, and then subscribe and share it with somebody you think could use it as well. Be sure to comment below with your biggest takeaway from this episode and any suggestions you have for future episodes. And finally, make sure you watch these other videos to help you trade faster and trade smarter, and I'll see you on the next episode.